Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they're being used one more time as a pawn. Now this time, this individual used them as a political card. Let me explain to you more in details what happened. So basically, Andrew Holness, the Jamaican Prime Minister, he broke his silence and now he is speaking. Yes, he is finally talking. Oh my goodness, we need to know what he's talking about. Well, number one thing you have to understand, when these politicians, they open their mouth, they open it for their own political agenda. And when they address people, they do not address the journalists, they do not address the royals, they do not address this or that, they address their voters. They indirectly want to impress their voters. So when Andrew Hall opened his mouth this time saying that he's very, very happy, Meghan, the royals were there, he is talking to the voters. He's talking to his own people. Guys, Meghan and Harry one more time being used as a pawn. Now, obviously, I have mentioned in my other video that I made only a few hours ago, and I said, guys, Paramount, that movie company, they were also using Meghan and Harry for their own agenda. Meghan and Harry, I said, they are living a pathetic life where wherever it is, they are being invited, they go there without any, pre-plan, without giving it a second thought. Because think about this time what happened. When Harry, he knew that his father was under the knife in the hospital, and that Andrew Holness, this prime minister who held a referendum recently, I think it was not recently, 2022, asking his people to tell him whether they want the monarchy as the head of state or not. This guy is holding referendum, and at the same time, his own father, Prince Harry, the monarch, is in the hospital. So you see the problem here. And nevertheless, Harry supported him. He gave him his full support. He told basically Andrew Holness that I'm with you. You are against my father. I don't care. I'm with you. So I'm willing to go against my own father in order to support you. So obviously, this would not have happened had Meghan and Harry been not so desperate, guys. They're living a pathetic life. Every time somebody will invite them, they will just jet off. They will have no problem polluting the environment, according to Harry. He said at the UN, oh my goodness, the people are so bad. When are we going to grow up? And he said, literally, the world is on fire. At the same time, creating so much problem for the environment, he's jetting off to this place, jetting off to that place, especially when it is free. And the reason I believed, let me tell you this thing too, the reason I believe Meghan and Harry, they went to Jamaica and they were able to stay in a luxurious resort was because these grifters, they lived up to their label, which is, again, grifters, and they got everything when they went to Jamaica for free. So why would not they make a trip that is absolutely being paid? But here is the thing. Paramount paid for Meghan and Harry's trip. If we believe in this narrative, I do believe that happened. And then because I don't believe Meghan and Harry will spend a dime from their pocket. So somebody has to pay for their trip because that's how they roll. If Paramount did that, they had an agenda. They wanted to beat Netflix because they're a competitor, they're their rival, and therefore it is absolutely befitting for Paramount to invite Meghan and Harry to create some commotion in the industry and trying to give this impression to Netflix and other rivals that if you can have this, full two doofuses, then we can also have them, no problem. And we will pay them and they will just be our mouthpiece. That's what Meghan and Harry had become for Paramount, and they will be acting like this for many other companies. They will be, serving other companies, because remember when this Crown was released in the year, back in the year 2019-20, I think that was the year. Remember that time Harry said to Crown and whoever was making this kind of shows that you guys need to make sure that you are not criticizing me. In other words, Harry was setting all the rules. But now people, these companies, these streaming giants, i.e. in this case Paramount, Netflix, they're the ones setting rules for Meghan and Harry, and they're just following that rule like a puppy. And this is exactly what is happening now. So when Jamaican Andrew Holness was talking, he was addressing to his own people, telling them, now, This referendum, regardless of how unpopular the monarchy is in Jamaica, according to Andrew Holness, there are going to be still some people who would still want to be with the monarchy. He will not get 100% vote to leave the monarchy from his own people. That is not going to happen. Andrew Holness, you and I, we should all know it. So he is talking to those people who are opposing his decision to leave the monarchy. He was talking to them. And he was telling them that, look, these royals whom we are going to ditch, they showed up. Means they are still in my pocket. I can use them whenever I want. So Meghan and Harry, they not only humiliated themselves, in a way they also humiliated the monarchy by showing up to this kind of event, who are trashing the monarchy and trying to make a name for themselves. And this is what is happening all the time with Meghan and Harry. They will show up to places where they should not go. They do not belong. But Andrew Holness, by telling to this newspaper, I will actually share this interview with you in a second from this article. He actually said that I'm very, very happy that some royals, they showed up. He called Meghan and Harry. Now, this is very, very important, guys, for you to understand Andrew Holness, what he was saying, where he was coming from. He said that these are royals who showed up for the movie premiere, and I'm very, very happy. Why he called them royals? Because he knows that Meghan and Harry, they don't want to be with the royals. They don't want to be doing anything for the royals. They step down or step back from the royal duties and all that, and they have no plan of returning to UK. And Meghan made it absolutely clear, Harry made it absolutely clear through their action, through the memoirs and all that. Then you still have Andrew Holness calling them what? Royals. Why? Because, guys, this is the key word here. This is the catch frame. He is baiting his people who are against his decision to leave the monarchy and telling them, guys, look, these royals, they are going to still come to us because they cannot help, but they have to come to us. We are so powerful. We are so popular. We are so important for them. And so he made his selling point there right away. Now, obviously, Meghan and Harry, they thought, we are going to this movie premiere because we want to get a deal with Paramount or whatever it is. We are getting paid free money, free everything. Yeah, we're going to go there and enjoy, have some cigar and, it's not a cigar, it's a Markle actually. But you get my point. So they were dreaming of this, of this trip, that Jamaica free. Oh my God. Like, this is the best thing that happened in a very long time, because nobody these days offering them anything for free, because we know that their company, they have lost millions of dollars in donation. The donors are pulling back. They are not supporting Meghan and Harry at all. In other words, they're not going to get any more free stuff the way they used to get in the past. So this time when it came to them, they were like, yeah, we are so tempted. We are grifters. Oh, yeah, we are grifters. But you get my point. See, this is what happens with greedy people. They cannot just resist this kind of temptation. Therefore, Andrew Holness, whenever, he said or whatever he said about unsuspecting Jamaican Prime Minister breaks silence, let me read a few things here. Then you will know what I'm talking about. So Andrew Holness, as the Jamaican Prime Minister, feels like he has been drawn into some internal issues. Well, that doesn't really matter, because he knew there will be backlash. He knew that people would not like it, that he would have, Harry and Meghan over and see him and greet him and shake hands with them. That is something, he knew it. He intentionally did that. Jamaican Prime Minister has broken his silence after a meeting with Harry and Meghan caused an uproar. Andrew Holness said he felt as though he had been drawn into some internal issues in the United Kingdom after the Duke and Duchess of Nobody attended the premiere of the Bob Marley biopic One Love in Jamaica. The royals were spotted brushing shoulders with some of the Jamaica's political class in Kingston on January 23rd. Their meeting with Mr. Holness caused uproar as Prince Harry's father, King Charles, was seeking treatment for an enlarged prostate at the time. Mr. Holness has previously pledged to hold a referendum. Okay, so he did not do any referendum, so he pledged, okay, to hold a referendum on removing the king as the head of state. He went as far as telling Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, the nation was, quote, moving on from a monarchy when they visited in 2022. Okay, however, Mr. Holness was more upbeat about the Sussex attending the showbiz event. He told Jamaican newspaper The Gleaner, I was, quote, I was pleased and I was also very, very happy to see royals coming to participate in this major event. Okay, unsuspecting, little did I know that I would be drawn into some internal issues in the United Kingdom, but so it is more publicity in for Jamaica. So again, as you can see, he is actually tooting his own horn because this is a victory lap for him. Royal author Phil Damper was among those to criticize Harry and Meghan, their decision to meet Mr. Holness. He told the Daily Mail, quote, under normal circumstances, there would be nothing wrong with this, with them going to film premiere, but because of the situation, it was not appropriate and they should not have gone. Guys, thank you so much for joining this session. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Also, leave a comment, let me know your opinion, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.